doing my lessons, things like that sidetrack me. I spend hours just looking, oh, that's so cool. I gotta get back what I was doing. I'm bad about it. Huh?
I do the same thing.
I'm glad I ain't the only one then. But I'm bad about that. I'll find something and next time I'm 40 miles off my course.
Yeah.
It happens to everybody.
But that's how you learn, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We're dealing with Newton's laws. And we had just finished this one. And we're going to do a little bit of human stuff when I decided to call it quits. Okay. Just to let you know, remember that these were peas with two traits, a flower color and a flower position. And then this is my last slide with the peas. And I wondered about humans. Well, human earlobes can either go straight into your ear like this, or they can dangle. I have danglers. Apparently, this is what's dominant.
Dominant?
Yeah. This is recessive.
No, can't be. There's way more people with danglers.
That's the research I had.
Huh.
Okay. So again, the attached. Let me go back one more time and look at and go online and just make sure that I didn't say it wrong. I want this human ear lobe. If your father's got two recessive alleles for earlobe attachment, you will have attached earlobes. If your mother has one dominant and one unattached, you'll have unattached. You'll inherit one. So I must have miswrote that. Let me change this part. That's what I want to know. Alright. Well, I got to change my allele now then. Because if unattached is dominant, what should those be? If unattached is dominant, I can't say A anymore, can I? I better say U.
Or D.
Or what?
Or D for detached.
Detached. Alright, let's call it detached.
Wouldn't you do little a, little a?
Well,
Big A is dominant?
well, but I'm changing my wording to make it reflect that detached.
Oh, that part. Okay.
So, detached is dominant, and heterozygous would then be that, obviously. Okay? In the room here, how many folks have danglers? Like, how many folks are attached? No one. Does yours go straight in, Ugo? Your hand down?
I'm not sure.
Look at it. Here, can you tell?
Turn to me. I think hers are attached.
Okay, there's attached. Well, apparently, just sheer numbers. And when Roger said that, I began to think, and I said, I do see more.
Who's attached?
Detached.
Just me. You're
Just
special.
you.
I'm always special.
Yeah. So, detached is dominant. So there's your dominant. We'll use a big D for detached and a small d for Ugo. Okay? So now we know this. I wonder which ear is easier to wear earrings in. Probably this one, I guess. You got more flesh to play with. Alright. Now I gotta change this thing. So we have this person and this person, I guess they're married. I guess that's the woman. They look got longer hair or something. So to have this phenotype, she has to be this, right? This phenotype could be either this or this, correct? Well, I ain't even sure why I said that for. Because clearly, what I have happening, I have, so what are the odds?
50-50?
It's 50-50. If you had 4 children,
55.
it's a flat odds are 2 would be danglers and 2 would be straight ends. 50-50. If you had 1 child, and every time you have a child, it's always 50-50. Now, the more kids you have, you might start seeing more 50-50. So if you have 1 child, it can't be 50-50, can it? It's one or the other. Now, if you had 2 children, it could be both danglers or both free. But what you see right here, based on what I see on the screen there, there's another combination there in there. God, if this is the woman, and I'm saying that's her, that's all she can be, right? This is Dad with a bigger earring, I guess. This could be another thing, couldn't it? What else could give you this?
Homozygous dominant.
Now, if he's homozygous dominant, and she is homozygous recessive, and they have children, how would they all be?
Dominant.
They all would have the dominant phenotype. Are they homozygous or heterozygous? That'd be hetero. Because if you look at the other way of doing this, I'm going to slide this out of the way for a minute. I'm going to make a copy of it. Because their dad could be, he could be that. If that's the case, all the kids are going to be this. If that's the case, like I reckon West Virginia folks, if they married each other, yeah, if 2 cousins got married and got divorced, are they still cousins?
Yeah. Blood-wise, yeah, they still like.
But I don't know why I said that for. But anyway, both of these, and let me add this one to my PowerPoint. Because I'm actually creating as I go, as y'all can tell. What is here? I assume, I think she has more hair. That's why I think that's the mama. I'm just saying that. I might one day make that the mama because of the earrings. But anyway.
Men wear earrings.
I know it. But women do too. It's more likely that she has the earring and he doesn't. That vice versa, right? But anyway, if this is the female and her ears are like this, then I'll guarantee you, that's all she can produce when she splits them up. If this is Dad, to have this look, he could be this, or it could be that. If they have youngins, and if any youngin looks like Mama, then I know what Daddy was then. Follow me?
Homozygous recessive.
Because if any kid looks like Mama, Dad can't be that, can he? That would have killed it. So if any kid has this, then I guarantee you, if that's a youngin', that's dad. But if you have 10 children, and there's not a single one, it might be odds are, you might be just every time this comes out, but if you have 10 kids, and all of them have detached earlobes, like dad does, you can't say for sure, but you can say, I believe he's going to be this. But if kid number 11 looks like that, then you got to change your mind, don't you? But out of 10 children, surely somebody would be like this. But if I toss a coin, what are the odds it comes up heads?
50%.
If I toss it 10 times, could it be heads every time by chance?
No.
It can't be? Could it be heads every time by chance?
The odd is slim, but it could.
But it could. So, if it's 50, odds are I'm gonna have a tail sooner or later, aren't I? Well, same thing right here. I mean, if you have 2 children and they look like this, does that tell you what daddy was? Just 2
Really?
kids. It's like 2 coin tosses. I might get hit both times. But if I had 10 children and they all look like this, then I can't guarantee it, but I can say, I bet that sucker is going to be.
But sometimes it's confusing. Like I have 3 kids. One of my kids just like my husband's photocopy. My daughter is me. But the other boy is like my father-in-law, which I never met. He was dead before I came. And everything about him.
Your husband, is his ears hanging or attached?
I'll look when I go home. I'm kind of
and then look at your youngest.
Okay.
Now, if his ears are like this and they're hanging down, that's dominant.
I don't know if you can. I don't know how his ears.
You got a picture of it?
Yeah.
What's the ears look like?
You can't see no ears on that.
Yeah, you can.
Now we're assuming your ears are attached. Can you see?
I can't really tell.
Can't tell. Can you?
I can see his ear.
But you can't tell the bottom of it.
It looks like it's detached.
This one is. I'm not sure.
I think his are detached and hers are attached.
But
And then there's pictures of the
then we can
kids there
figure out what
too.
he is.
He looks like him.
Man, time's gone by. I'm gonna rework this. I got some more to do. You saw what I did here, right? I got some major work I did on my PowerPoint. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm gonna save this. And if I get it reworked, I'll repost it with my new slides. I gotta work my outline again too. So I've got to